Hi and welcome to Yetunde Vlogs. My name is Yetunde. Welcome to my vlog, welcome to my new look as I'm standing up. We're not sitting down. Apparently I sit down too much. So today I'm talking about being a female in Nigeria. A few months back there was a hashtag saying being a female in Nigeria and on Twitter, and so I got to read different kinds of stories that people had about being female in Nigeria. How tough it can be because we're living in quite a traditional environment as much as it's developing and many things are changing. So I'm just going to touch on a few things that grinds my gears a bit about being female in Nigeria. So number one is what you're wearing. I feel like especially men and other women like to think that they can be your fashion advisors. I think I touched on this a few months back on my busybodies, but this is more, I think it runs a bit deeper because for me, I'm someone that I dress based on how I feel and what I want to. I just dress how I want to, and if I want to wear shorts or I want to wear a short skirt or a flared out skirt or whatever, I think it should be my decision. But being in Nigeria, you can go out and people can tell you, men can tell you that what you're wearing is either inappropriate. It hasn't happened to me, but even in my office, I've had people be like, oh, they've had different reactions to what I'm wearing, and it's all put down to, don't mind that, she's a London girl. So that's one of the annoying things. Another thing is how men can be. I think one of the things that is celebrated about African men is how forward they can be, forward and bold, but it's also something I feel like draws them back as well. You can be, like in my work environment, for example, what was I wearing? I think I was wearing a skirt. It wasn't even that short, it was just above my knee, and I was walking down the stairs, and one of my colleagues felt like it was okay to try and touch my legs. And I was really annoyed by that. That really offended me because I felt like because of what I'm wearing shouldn't justify you feeling comfortable enough to try to violate my space. So that's another thing, is like the right to feel like you can touch another female. And, and a lot of guys do feel like that, or put their hands on your waist, or they try those kind of things. And when you react, you're considered to be quite a prude, or you're told that it's because of what you're wearing. Shouldn't you expect someone would want to try and touch you? And that's something that, for me, that's rubbish, and I don't take that rubbish, and I don't believe any other woman should take that rubbish. And number three is like how you are treated like an object. It's nice for men to be attracted to you and to appreciate beauty, and I think that that's something that we all do as human beings. But then to be like this, if you're out and stuff and you meet and Nigerian guys are the most unsubtle kind of guys that you'll ever meet. They will, if they see you and they think you're pretty or whatever, they will look at you and they will stare to make sure that you know that they're staring, so that they can. So you kind of feel a bit like, sometimes you can feel uncomfortable, especially when the guy is a bit creepy. Number four is being a woman in charge. The most issues with men in my company when it comes to telling them, or even just giving a contribution to something I feel like needs to be done, or perhaps it's just pulling them up on their crap, really, and they don't like it. They don't like being told what to do by a woman. Obviously, if it's another man that tells them, it's different, but when it's me, it's like, who is this young girl, as opposed to woman, telling them what to, not telling them what to do, or telling them what is wrong, and telling them what is right. I had one of my colleagues put the phone down on me the other day. Like, he hung up on me when I was asking him about something, and that really offended me. But I realised that there's no point. Like, for me, at the end of the day, I'm here to get my job done, and I think I'm seen as quite rigid and strict at work because I'm very professional. When I'm in my personal life, I'm very relaxed and chilled, but at work, it's like, oh, Yetunde doesn't smile, she doesn't do this, she doesn't do that, and I'm like, I do smile, but when it comes down to the work, there is no time for smiling. And I also feel like as well, when you smile too much, people think that they can just take the mick, and I'm not down for that. Number five would probably be marriage. Yes. When you're on the other side of your 20s and you have your family and your relatives. But I think more so my relatives over here, like my grandmother and aunts and uncles, telling me that it's time to get married, though. That, you know, as a woman, what do they say in Yoruba? A woman, cooking peshu. Oh, that Yoruba. God. Well, anyway, basically, for a woman, it doesn't take long for you to get old, basically. You get older quicker. And it's just kind of translating that as a woman, obviously, we get to a certain age where childbearing is quite difficult. I'm in my late 20s, and I'm 28. I'm happy to say I don't have a problem with it. And I'm not married, and I'm single, and I'm happy, and I'm okay. But for some, it's a problem that when you're 28, you should be married and having kids and all of that. And obviously, I want those things. I look forward to having those things, but I don't feel like I should kill myself or push, or that's something that I should be striving for. I think it's something that happens when it's supposed to happen. You know, for me, I trust God completely in every area of my life. So He's got me. So, Mama, don't worry, I'll get married soon. So yes. Despite all of that, there are women that are really making marks and really making big steps that really inspire me here in Nigeria. So, you know, kudos to all those women. And yeah, I'm not mad. Challenges only get us growing stronger and help us to succeed. So it's all good. Anyway, that's been me this week, and I'll see you guys next week for more Yetunde vlogs. Like, share, comment, whatever you feel. Yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah. Hi and welcome to Yetunde Vlogs. My name is Yetunde. So today I'm standing up, changing up things a bit. Jesus, there's a big Jesus. This bee is so massive. Oh my God.